evening, everyone, especially to the Board of Judges. As a government employee working as in tourism staff, I have been interacting with different kinds of people and I have been traveling around Initao for so many times. My advocacy is to educate people, especially the citizens of Kiwalan, about the LGBT community, as well as sexual orientation, gender identity, and expression. I know that a lot of you is wondering why this is my advocacy. There is a big reason behind why I am passionate about my advocacy. When I visited the Higaonon ancestral domain located at Takpako, Inito, Misamis Oriental, it is the place of origin of the Higaonon tribe in my municipality. There was a child who told me that I am so beautiful and someday she wanted to be like me. And from that experience, I really appreciate that, knowing that that child wasn't exposed to someone like me who is a member of the LGBT community. And from that, I have an important realization that hate is not something that is inborn. It is something that people adopted from other people. And as someone who has this important realization, I think it is my duty to do something about it. That's why my advocacy is to educate people about my community, because I believe that by providing them proper knowledge about who we are and what we are, they will going to understand that we are Filipino people.
Good evening. As a mental health survivor, a condition that kills my collective dreams, yet perceived to be invisible and inconsiderable. And here I am representing each and every one of you who ever feel excluded, judged, or misinterpreted because you don't fit into these standards. I stand here to be your voice, celebrating individuality, uniqueness, and you, because you matter, you are valid, and you are capable. And together, let's stop this never-ending stigma and continue breaking barriers because we are limitless. Thank you.
LGBT are the fearless. Thank you so much, Kelly. As a youth advocate, I will raise mental health awareness. Many people die because of suicide. I am a person who encountered depression, and I don't want anyone to feel about it. Think that God will always make a way. We have our own path of our life. Think that you are loved. In life, we will encounter our greatest fear. As we move towards a new chapter, we will meet challenges as well. These challenges can either make you or break you, mentally, emotionally, or physically. But I'm here.
Since from childhood, I know from the very beginning that I am part of two communities, which is the LGBTQ community and the Black community. Growing up and being part of these two communities, where acceptance and respect is hard to be given, is brutally rough, tough, and not easy. Nevertheless, it was never a hindrance for me to overcome it and have an inspiration in my life. It's already year 2022, but still at this very moment, I always experience a lot and numerous of institutional and individual racism, anti-Semitism, homophobia, and worst thing is anti-trans sentiment. Each of these can easily ruin any trans girl's dream. But I want it to stop. I'm here tonight joining and fighting, not just for the crown, not just to give hope for the people like me, but also to fight for our very existence in this community. I want to break the barriers because I know that it's time for us to stop this criticism. It's time for us to stop that kind of stigma. And the most important thing, that the lesson that I can give tonight, it's time for us to release ourselves from the authority that we intend to exercise over other people's lives. Thank you and good evening.
All right.
being people of Barangay Kiwalan, allow me to remind you everyone that our life is multi-dimensional. Enforcing my advocacy entitled Resiliency, Promoting Resiliency, is really connected to my situation and what I am presently experiencing now. Being a member of the parents who are working in the blue-collar labor has never been easy for me. As a member of indigenous people living in the hinterlands of Bunbunon has been the hardest situation for me. But seeing my fellow young people have failed to educate themselves, it really hurts me. To be honest, about 12 years ago, my mother retired here on earth. And that was the most unfortunate moment I'll never forget throughout my life. From then on, I started to support myself with my own sacrifices and hard work. And that is actually my primary intention. That
we live in a society wherein skin color, size, and body appearance are the parameters of judging beauty. And I think that it is time that starts today. I want young dreamers to look at me, to reflect on me, to believe in themselves, and to never be afraid to pursue their passion. I want to be a game changer in this pageantry by redefining the socially constructed norms of beauty. As a queen size myself, I advocate for body positivity and inclusivity. I want to be the reason for someone to feel included, valued, and supported. Always remember, no matter what shape, size, and appearance you have, you are beautiful. And we all deserve to be accepted, loved, and respected. Let's raise the flag of bravery, courage, and awareness. And together, let's break this stigma. That will be all. Thank you. We all deserve.
so that we can practice my advocacy is to break the stigma for not giving and equal right opportunities and privilege towards LGBTQ. So that's why I'm here to be the voice of LGBT, that we deserve to be that kind of opportunities and privilege in life. As long as discrimination is still existing and having a society, then it is a manifestation that we are not seen as equal. Let's just give love and respect towards another because we are living in one nation. And I believe that LGBTQ rights are also human rights. That will be all. Thank you.
Action without vision is a daydream. Vision without action is a nightmare. In these trying times that we're facing or battling with COVID-19, social issues, and environmental issues, I would like to highlight the problem on solid waste management. As an incumbent president of the Rotary Club of Iligan Bay, an international humanitarian organization, and pursuing my master's degree in environmental science and paid by the government, specifically the Department of Science and Technology, it is not only my duty and responsibility to help the deteriorated environment. It is our duty. Our collective effort is more significant than a single one. So without further ado, my advocacy is in achieving zero waste in Iligan City and entire Philippines.
During this pandemic, many of us were very much affected, such as losing job, having fears, anxiety, and worse, depression. As an LGBTQ member, I'd like to platform not just a celebration of our existence and beauty, but of acceptance, by taking part of advocating mental health awareness. I would like to remind people here tonight, it's okay not to be okay. Seeking a friend, talk to a professional is never an embarrassment, as we take good care of our mental health as much as we take good care of our body. Thank you and good evening.
another matter of advocacy. Thank you so much, Sheila Payo. And to conclude the advocacy speech competition, candidate number 12, Celine Serrano Onanieta.
It is always my dream to live in a community where a trans woman like me is not just being tolerated, but also accepted. Thus, it is my advocacy to raise awareness and reform to bring more equality in LGBTQIA+ member in society. To realize my goal, Suarez Rainbow Society was born. Being and working in this organization, it helps me to understand not only the iniquity faced by the LGBTQIA+, but also the needs of our society as well. I always have the heart for children. In fact, I adopted 2 kids and raised them as my own. In February of last year, 2020, we faced pandemic, especially to our children who cannot go to school and learn. And we, Suarez Rainbow Society Organization, see the essential to help out. As a Suarez Rainbow Organization current president, we pioneered Feed and Teach program. This project aims to help the less fortunate areas of Barangay Suarez and even extend our help to other barangay. Indeed, as of today, Suarez Rainbow Society catered 1,800 children. Indeed, great things comes from small beginning. This is your Binibining Kiwalan candidate number 12 saying, I am beyond beautiful. Thank you.